Hey guys, so I don't know if many of you know, YouTube screwed up, deleted our second channel, the Angry Joe Show live channel, but now they fixed their error. It's back up. They said they got flagged for impersonating myself. I don't know. They screwed up, but so we kind of have to start over. So if you guys would be so kind, if you want long form content, if you want some of our streams uploaded and kind of see the review processes behind the scenes, click those links down below. Subscribe. Let's do a goal. Let's try to get it to 40,000 subs or 50,000 subs and get that second channel up and running. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoy the review, and we cannot wait to bring you more. Check it out.
Perfect. We have you now, OJ. Good idea with the blindfold. Now he won't see us.
Wait, I didn't put a blindfold on him. You mean the two eye patches? He came in like that. Said it made him look cooler.
Show yourself, cowards, huh? Fight me like a man. Where are you? Huh? I hear you.
Is he an idiot?
I'll never tell you anything. Where are you? Did I get you?
No!
Oh God, it's on me. Help me. Oh, help me. Wipe it off. Oh, this is disgusting. Can you please wipe it off? Oh,
Disgusting!
help.
It's like he's brainwashed, but they brain wiped him instead. Guy's a complete moron. Hey guys, welcome to the Call of Duty Angry Extended Review discussion. I brought my partners in crime with me since I forced them to play Call of Duty Cold War.
So
much, because I was trying to go akimbo pistol, so we've done a lot of multiplayer, offline and online, to bring you this review. So let's just get right into the nitty-gritty, shall we? Call of Duty, what can I say? It's big. It's dumb, it's loud, and yes, it is fun.
Shoot him up, yeah.
Look at all these jeeps.
Who killed that kid? I want more cartwheels. Come on, let's do the wheels, maybe. How do I get the cartwheels? More cartwheels. It is fun. The campaign is ridiculous. It's stupid, but it's fun. You know, initially as we were playing, I was like, oh, this is the same old shit. You know, you got the mission with the plane driving, and then you get a little car and explosion, and the plane flips and this and all that. And that's all, you know, that's in every single Call of Duty, and they've done it bigger and better in previous Call of Duties. However, it's later on in the campaign that makes the campaign better for me. It's got a little espionage. They got a new character named Adler. You know, you're
the worst spy on Earth, the most easily recognizable man ever. It's like he's missing, like he's got this deep gouge in his face. He's like, that's the spy.
Like Joe's eye patches, scar on his face.
It's amazing.
And yeah, a little Brad Pitt knockoff kind of thing. You know, Robert Redford stuff. But there's a little espionage there. And what I liked most about this particular Call of Duty is kind of similar to old Call of Duties. When I used to review those, I say, you know what? The campaign was fun. The rest of it has problems, right? And that's, here we are. We're going back to that. The campaign is fun. The rest of it has problems. Because the campaign itself this year has multiple endings. Before we reprogram him, let's see what kind of secrets are in his brain.
Let me go. I'm a war veteran.
We've known each other for years. It appears the subject's programming is beginning to take hold.
You'll never get anything out of me.
That was the war? What?
I don't remember that.
Been through the hell of Vietnam together. We've got a job to do.
Alright, it's gonna be $2 to sniff, $3 to touch, $5 for OJ BJ, $7 for an OJ HJ. Hey! It's tough times, alright? Don't judge me! $20 is $20. I was broke!
What the hell?
Who is this guy? Oh, it's so gross. I touched him.
Oh, God.
Hey, you would do the same if you were me!
Oh, no. Let's get out of here. This guy's crazy.
Those are personal! Don't tell anyone, please!
For the first time ever, you know, the Russians can finally get their payback. And, you know, the bad guy ending for me was super fun. It was like you go sniper elite style on the Call of Duty characters, and I'm kind of so sick of these characters by then. I just really enjoyed that sniper elite part where you just like murder all the Call of Duty. Whatever, you'll see. I've already spoiled it. Who cares? It's Call of Duty.
You got a point in saying that?
You sound concerned too. If you're trying to be friendly, this is the dumbest way to go.
You want to
about
fight? Let's fucking fight, bitch.
We're just
Fuck
fucking
you.
with you. You should be concerned.
Yeah, fucking bro. Yeah. Yeah, fuck yeah, bro.
But guys, so what do you guys think? Let's talk a little bit about the campaign. How did you like the campaign?
The campaign I really liked because I thought it was going one direction, and then it kind of caught me off guard. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool. But I don't know enough about the characters to kind of, I guess some of them are kind of from previous ones.
Yes, exactly. It's
And-
kind of set in between Black Ops 1 and 2. They do a little bit of nostalgia on some of the characters, some of the villains.
Yeah, because like when somebody pops, it's like, oh, it's this guy. I don't have that memory of
Right.
them. It's not embedded in me, so I'm just like,
You're
okay,
like,
I don't really care about these
yeah.
guys. I'm just going throughout the story, which was fun. Like you said, dumb fun. And then at the end, I was like, that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I did enjoy it, though.
Yeah, there's that
Testosterone feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like,
good.
all right.
Yeah.
I like it. I'll do it again.
Okay. What about you, Alex?
It was really slow starting. I think that if the campaign had been longer, it was a pretty short campaign.
It was.
If it had been a longer campaign, I don't know if I would have sat through the whole thing. But because it was short and it didn't take actually very long for it to start getting better, because
It's 10 missions. I think it's about 5 to 6 hours
5 or
long,
6
something
hours,
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, the first couple ones are just like, man, we've done this in every single game before. In other games, it's just average stuff, and then it does get better, and it got better, and it got better, and I was like, hey, this is stupid, but it's fun, and like it's dumb fun.
Yeah.
So I think ultimately I liked the campaign. I think it was kind of a bright spot for this game.
Yeah, definitely. And that's it. That's the good.
It was pretty short.
No, I'm kidding you, but I do want to say up front that I think it's a step back from previous years. I think maybe the Treyarch had less time to develop this one.
The campaign was actually headed by Raven Studios. So originally the campaign was done by
So the one I like is
Yeah, it's all
Raven
Raven,
Studio.
yeah.
That's crazy. I thought it was all Treyarch.
Yeah, so originally it was Sledgehammer and Raven, and then for some reason the companies didn't get along. Sledgehammer got the boot, Treyarch was brought in, but Raven was the one in charge of the campaign. So for a company that had never been like in charge of the entire game before, I think they did a pretty good job.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. So, like I said, the multiple enemies the multiple endings are very fun. So I think the campaign is where you get some of your value there. What the fuck is going on? I can't see shit. So let's go ahead and let's go on to the next part. Well, here, let me just say this. I think the graphics are a little less. The animations are a little less impressive than Modern Warfare. So the gameplay feels a little stiff. Now, we've gone back to the traditional Call of Duty Twitch shooter where you die instantly. People are using fucking sniper rifles like shotguns with quick scoping, and you're dying in half. The joke that I always make about Call of Duty. You come around the corner, they're over here. You know, that's
Guys
Call of
walking
Duty.
around dry heaving.
Some people love that. Some people love playing like that. The Twitch shooter, where it's like, you know, whoever is, you know, who's got their DPI the highest can do it. Though, actually, what's funny is these days computer players get smashed all to the console
consoles.
players. We're sitting in lobbies. We're the only ones with that computer thing. They're all fucking, you know, PS4 and Xbox. And with that auto aim assist, it's tougher on us, which ties into a lot of matchmaking problems in multiplayer. So let's get into. So obviously, every year Call of Duty is broken down into campaign, multiplayer, and zombies. Let's talk about each of them. So that was the campaign. Overall, we liked it. Was it the best campaign that we've ever played in Call of Duty? No, but it was adequate, and by the end, it picked it up. The multiple endings really helped. Some of the characters are cool. There is the good ending, sucks. The good ending, like, mission was fun, right? But then the last scene, you're like, what the fuck?
The payoff wasn't there.
What the fuck was the point? Yeah, exactly, Joe. So, I don't know. Well, maybe they'll pay that off in a future game. I don't fucking know. But moving on to multiplayer. What do you guys think about multiplayer?
That's the one is where it took a giant steps backwards.
Yeah, same here for me,
Didn't
man.
really enjoy it at all, really. It was just pretty bare bones. It's like the maps.
The
I didn't
guns,
like.
the maps.
Like,
Let's
come
talk about
on.
the maps, guys. Maps designs for me, they go back to the 3-lane, and I like 3-lane because you have, you know, organized chaos a little bit. Obviously, you know, spawn camping is a problem and all these different other things, but not every single freaking map. So when we go back to like every map having the 3-lane design, it just feels so old school, so antiquated when we played other shooters that have much more creative map designs. And that's fine if you do the lanes, but some of these maps just suck.
Miami.
Yeah, and then
Armada.
tag that on with like all these matchmaking, all these prestige. We're like, oh, God.
I was going to talk about that in a second, Joe.
Okay.
Let's talk about that. But first, let's stay on the maps. There's only 8 maps. Really? Only 8 maps, and 2 of which are actually smaller version of some of the bigger maps in the game. So you're really only looking at 6 unique maps when you're doing your 6-on-6 matches. It's just,
And half of them suck.
Yes.
half of them suck. That's true. And Call of Duty, you know, when you combine the Twitch shooter, one-hit kill, you know, chaosness of it, and then you put in the scoring incentives in this particular game that's so focused on kill streaks, right? Because then the matches just run away from you. And what that does to the Call of Duty player base is encourage them to get kill streaks, not play the objectives, but just sit in the back of the map and score up those kills and just kind of stay distant from the combat so then that they can rain down hell and nobody's playing the fucking objective. Nobody's doing what they're supposed to. They're just running around with their heads cut off.
Shit,
That's Call of Duty, man.
I know that's called, but you know what? I will give it credit for this. It's not as chaotic as previous other Call of Duties, like what was it, Infinite Warfare, Advanced Warfare, where the spawns were just completely out of control. This one, I feel like it was structured a little better. You know, granted, they've had all these years to kind of work some things out and learn from each of the Call of Duties. But on the whole, I do think that this one takes a step back.
For sure. I haven't been historically big into Call of Duty multiplayer, so I never was. And when we started playing Modern Warfare, I really got into it. I hadn't played a first-person shooter in a long time. I wanted to practice. I went throughout, and I played a ton. Like, I have Damascus I played a lot. So, like, I really went through, and I played the hell out of Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
And going from something that turned out to be polished and felt pretty good. Now, look, it's still Call of Duty. There's still tons of flaws. But this is a huge step backwards. It's rigid. The sound design originally for the game was terrible in the beta. Like they had everything slightly wrong. It felt like
the guns sound like shit, but I will disagree with you that the sound design in this one was better. Like I can hear where the footsteps are coming from.
Footsteps for sure.
Yeah.
In the beta though, it sounded like you were listening through like a tin can.
Yes.
And so it felt like it was a product that should have taken 3 years that they only spent 2 years on because it was a product that they spent 2 years on that should have taken 3 years.
It ties into the point where I think it was pushed out the door early.
They wanted it to come. I feel like they're like, we have to have a Call of Duty release for the new consoles, period.
Yeah.
And they're like, well, we don't have time. It's like, tough. Figure it out.
Exactly.
Make it worse. And they did.
Yeah, and here's the things. Going back to what Joe said. This game has terrible matchmaking. And that is actually, so they're constantly putting us up against like fully prestige 100, like a full team of prestige when we're like level fucking 30 and just
I'm level 10.
trying to come on. It's like, holy fuck, 100 prestige?
That's probably max level person.
That's 3 max levels. And they're all playing together. There's 4 guys playing together. Look at this matchmaking. Do you see this shit? Like, Call of Duty has terrible matchmaking. What the hell, Call of Duty? And what that does, and we were in public matchmaking, Joe. And what that does is it forces us to play like every fucking match is a goddamn tournament. Everybody's so fucking sweaty using the same 3 weapons with all the only fucking weapons that you can use. And use anything else, your kill death ratio is just garbage.
Yeah, you lose
right?
all the 50-50s.
And I did some more research on it, and it's 2 things that are exacerbating this problem. Is number 1, did you know it's the fucking skill-based matchmaking? What the hell? The skill-based matchmaking needs to be moved to a ranked queue, a ranked list. It's implemented across all modes. So when we're in public matches, no matter what, we're going against tryhards. We just want to have a beer and play and have a.
You're trying to level up like Akimbo Magnums.
Yeah, I was trying to level fucking 1911s for the longest time.
We're all running around with terrible guns like, I want to level up this one. And everyone's like, no, this is my M16. Right. You are dead.
And those are the modes that you use to level and to do all these other things. But no, now with that skill-based matchmaking, it makes every single match a try. Now, granted, once I got those Akimbo Magnums, like I rolled the dice on the Akimbo 1911s, garbage. Rolled the dice on the Akimbo Magnums and just that's another thing. Progression without XP bonus weekend takes way too long.
Yeah, because I remember you comment. You're like, "Hey, leveling up isn't too bad, Alex. Like it's double XP weekend."
And you're like,
"Oh,
yeah, it
wait,
only
never
feels
mind."
good on double XP
Yeah.
weekend.
So we did it. We did it both on double XP and we did it without on double. It's a grind.
It's a fucking
and
grind.
but those Akimbos immediately, I was like 3.0 kill death ratio, which I've never achieved. Just crazy. And then it got fun. And then I started to like multiplayer. I think I liked it more than these guys. Once you start to, I played it and played it and played it and almost forced myself to like it. At one point, we even went up against FaZe Clan, a full, like this is what the matchmaking will do. We went up against a full FaZe Clan. Now, probably fake FaZe.
Fake FaZe Clan.
Fake
but they're
FaZe.
all full prestige level.
But
100
no, they were
tryhards.
fucking tryhards, and they were smashing us. And we were like, all right, everybody, shut the fuck up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
We got him in the second half.
Right, we got him in the second half.
won,
It
yeah.
was fun as hell. And so there's still those abilities to have those matches be intense. But I do think that those need to be in ranked play, not so, like public and all this stuff where we're just playing casually and all of a sudden we're against a FaZe Clan, you know. And another thing, the second part of that is the servers. So I wrote down a little segment here. Activision, look at me.
Fix.
What is it? It's like $50 billion, $70 billion company. You're making $2-3 billions on Call of Duties yearly.
They made $3 billion this year on Call
This year, you're making billions of dollars on Call of Duty. Your biggest franchise, you don't think that is worth buying some decent fucking dedicated servers? It is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. If we looked at it and we were doing some testing, they're doing a mix. Remember the days of nothing but peer-to-peer. Now they're doing a mix. So you got peer-to-peer and an atrocious 20 hertz tick rate, right? Listen to this. Overwatch, Battlefield, PUBG, Rainbow Six. They have 60 hertz or above tick rates. And you're going to tell me, Activists, you're going to come to this party at 20 fucking tick rates? It's like when you show up to a party with fucking Natty Light and everybody brings over like good fucking beers.
And then you drink all their beer? Yeah.
Yeah, and you drink their beer. Now
Fuck that guy. Nobody likes that guy.
Oh no!
What the fuck? I shot you!
No, you
That's
didn't.
not fair!
Nah, you shot me from around the corner.
What is this?
The server tick rates, they're 20 hertz. Activision sends its regards.
Well, and if you don't know what that means, it means that the servers aren't constantly checking what's happening. So there will be times where you shoot somebody and you shoot, let's say, 6 bullets into their chest that should kill them. The server may not register all of them, and then you watch them kill you, and like all of their bullets happen to hit you because the server was registering at the wrong time. And so it's super inconsistent, and there's so many times where you sit there going, I watched my bullets go into this guy, and the server's like, nah.
That's not what happened.
That's a bad example. I kind of like Natty Light, and I'll bring that. It's cheap. Worst beer. What's the worst beer, Joe?
That's
Bud Light Ice or something.
No, that's bad.
Okay, yeah. It's pretty bad. All right, so but you know what I'm saying? Like you spend this game makes dirty fucking money, like hella money. They cover the cost, they make profit, and you're telling me other franchises can have better servers than you? Give me a break. Treat your audience with respect, and you don't really. You just use them as a cash cow, milk, which is surprisingly in multiplayer. There's no battle pass right now. There's no loot boxes, so I'm going to give you a small amount of – I'm not even going to give you credit. I'm just going to say that there's none of that shit right now.
$3 billion is what they made on Call of Duty this year.
Well, that was on Modern Warfare where they started to have battle passes. And I said, see – you could still make your fucking money without doing your tied to progression or pay to win. You could still make the money. You don't need to make all the money in the world, fucking Activision. So we're going to see how this battle pass goes. It was just recently delayed from December 10th to December 15th, 16th on Season 1. We'll do some more videos on that as it gets there. But basically, I'm just not sure about weapon balancing. In this game, shotguns are secondaries. I mean, that's a problem, especially in a game where one-shot kills is so prevalent. You know, it's just, I think the weapons aren't as exciting. Thank God Gunsmith is still there. I want to give some credit for Gunsmith. It's a genius system. The creator class system is great. There is a guy named Vargas. I was going to give you a whole point for that, but ultimately, no, you've pissed me off too much. There's no customization of the characters whatsoever. That stuff is coming in the Battle Pass, but why are you releasing a game that's half-finished and then trickling out the games as service concept? Come on, guys. It's like give us more up front. It felt a little bit bare in certain parts, because I will give it some credit later on. So, any more on the multiplayer? We got that covered. Okay, so now that's multiplayer. We were disappointed with multiplayer. Has several issues. Can you have fun in it? Can you have those fucking sweaty games where your heart gets going? Yes, we've had a few of those. But ultimately, it's a game you're going to play for a week and you're fucking done.
You'd rather go back to Modern Warfare.
You'd rather go back to something better.
Yeah.
Right. All right, going on to zombies.
Don't play zombie game. You had to.
I had to this time, yes. And most times, previous zombies I've kind of ignored or I played half-heartedly. But you know what? Whether it was because I was focusing, because it's like, we got a lot of work to do, let's fucking do work. And I was focusing on every aspect of it. We had Zero helping us out, a really good Angry Army community member. He's got a Twitch, check it out. And we were just having fun. And I was like, okay, okay. I get zombies. I understand zombies, and I see why people are legit have fun with it. But then I'm like, but wait a minute. Didn't they have fucking 4 maps in the past? I'm pretty sure I was playing on more zombie maps in the past. I'm pretty sure there were more extensive story segments for the zombies. And then I realized, yes, the zombies modes in past have been way more extensive, way more cool. And while this one is fun, and I did have a lot of fun in it, I can recognize it being one of the more anemic ones. They made it kind of like this upgrade system where you grab like the pack a punch and you drink sodas and you drink and then you upgrade your weapons. And you have to do this shit or you're going to hate it. Because you're gonna suck. Yeah, and you have to kind of figure this shit out for yourself too. Like, it doesn't really, help you all that much. But if you have somebody who's competent or you're playing it on stream and chat's helping you out, like it can be really, really fun. And thankfully, it levels your weapons. I leveled a lot of our weapons.
You can level up weapons in multiplayer.
Yeah, I level them zombies because using the weapons and dying instantly is trash. Here, you just need to get the kills for weapon experience, and then it also gives you overall experience. But I had a lot of fun in zombies. What did you guys think of zombies?
There's a lot of fun to be had with that. The tension's there. Just once you get past like levels 10, 11, starts going chaotic.
Yeah.
But I think it's pretty average.
It's
for,
average
for
at
a zombie
best.
game.
It-
You
know.
said before, there were better ones, and the maps are just like they just needed to add more. If they're gonna give you a short campaign, short maps, give you some extra.
With all the chaos on this map, there's really only one location. You're just running up the plane wing the whole time to try to, do the little track because there's so many zombies, there's so many bosses that come in and things like that. And if you don't have that fucking overpowered alien ray rifle, or you pack a punch the hell out of your guns, you're kind of screwed.
Yeah.
But like I said, it is fun. And then
I do like their Easter egg though.
Yeah, the
little
Easter egg.
if you find
What?
it.
Joe, which Easter egg? The one that we got the secret weapon that you picked up and died immediately and we didn't even get to see what it looked like?
Yes, that one.
You bastard. There was another Easter egg, guys. The coffin meme. I fucking love the coffin meme.
That was a nice little touch.
Yeah. From The Last of Us 2. Remember when I used it there? Oh, I love the coffin meme. Anyways, so guys, that's it's pretty much zombies. A helicopter comes, you exfil after 20 rounds, or you try to do endless.
Do you enjoy it?
It's fun. I really did. I think PvE with friends is probably my favorite.
But it's always fun, right?
In my first, you play 5 matches, you're going to have a great time, especially if you're playing with people you know. I love PvE multiplayer type things, so I actually do really like the zombie mode.
Yeah.
About 5 times. After that, it's an easily solvable combat puzzle where it's like you either run up the wing, you level up the shotgun, which is completely
I fucking love
overpowered.
the shotgun.
So it's like you figure it out, and then after that, you have to make the fun for them, which is the problem, because then you're having to do stuff like, all right, everyone only use pistols or slappers only or something ridiculous, because there is nothing beyond. Once you figure out how to beat it, it's not hard anymore.
Okay, and let's go to another aspect of it. So to give you a little bit longer leg, since you're kind of done with it, what is that mode called? The fucking arcade monkey thing, Dead Ops or something like that?
I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, did you? Right?
Yeah.
And it's long. It is extensive. We're playing this shit and we're like, there's that many fucking levels?
Longer than the campaign.
I'm not fucking doing that. Yeah, exactly. I had a tiny bit of fun. I said, oh, this is creative. And, oh, look, you could go into first-person mode with power-ups and stuff. But it's half-baked. It's underdeveloped.
I'm gonna be negative Nancy, but like, look, it was cute and all, but you could have done something for your other main game instead of this.
You gave me
I don't
6
want this.
fucking maps.
Wasted development.
Yes, give me some better maps, do something else, balance the guns. Don't do this.
I know. This
I
thing is...
forgot about it
I know.
already.
This thing's like 20 hours, maybe more, if you really get into it, or 10 hours. But, I would have rather had one more map. Nuketown released later on, but at release, I would have rather have 1 or 2 more multiplayer maps.
Or fix the
good.
garbagey ones that everyone hated, even in the beta. Everyone hated Miami the entire time they had access to Miami. People still hate Miami right now.
I want to say that it's a little bit of wasted development time there. Now, another thing that had me scratching my head, that I'll say the value package is there. I'm going to talk about the price and everything in a second, but they put in a new mode this year. They have several new modes. One of them is Dirty Bomb. That fucking thing is an abomination. It is pure insanity, pure chaos, completely chaotic, 100% unbalanced. It's a wrecked fest. It feels like a half-baked Battle Royale. You know what I'm talking about, Joe. We played it like a bunch of fucking times, and you've respawn. You need to increase the respawn times. There's fucking tanks. There's fucking Hinds. There's attack helicopters. There's fucking nukes. There's fucking just the way the gameplay is, and how it's not like Battle Royale where you put a bunch of armor on immediately. It's easy to find. It's harder to shoot people down. The time to kills are longer. No, you just die over and over and over, and people are dropping behind you and in front of you at all times. And here's how, and we figured out the pattern to win this chaotic
We did win.
thing.
And it still wasn't fun.
Yeah, it's hard as fuck to win this, and we fucking won. So don't fucking tell me, oh, you don't understand. I'm not gonna look at the comment section in this.
You just don't get it.
Defense. No, you're just fucking garbage, right?
You
I
shoot
do
people
appreciate. Listen, it's a mode that can be salvaged. You just need to change some balancing on it. You need to not let people spawn in. Because here's what you do. You basically go to one of the furthest off in the map, and you get lucky. You have to get lucky to be the one that goes to one where fewer people are going to. Eliminate all those people, collect all the radiation, put it in the fucking pan, and then blow it up. And then the whole map converges on the one or two that's still there. Fight your fucking way on over and over, spawning until you manage to get that one, and then it blows up, and it's crazy. But I do appreciate that they're trying new things. It just needs more time. And it being pushed out the door so early, Alex, might have contributed to this thing's not ready. Work on it some more, and it could be an excellent mode that I will sing praises for.
I agree with you 100% that it could be a salvageable mode. The issue that I have with it is we identified the problem with that mode probably in 5 minutes.
Instantly.
And within 3 hours, we had detailed ideas of how to salvage that mode.
Yeah,
and
a $3 billion franchise.
It's like, how do you not recognize that this is an issue? And everyone that we played with was having issues with it. There's like, no, this isn't a mode that we want to play. And you can tell because not a lot of people were playing those modes.
Yeah.
We had a long wait time, and then the further we got from the release date, the fewer people were actually playing that mode. That mode is bad.
Yeah.
And give people a number of lives. You only get 5 lives. Or you have to take a minute to respond. I mean, we can do anything to it. But
right. So, and that's, but I do want to, okay, to wrap this up. Those 3 aspects, and then you've got, Warzone, which just opens up the Warzone client, and then, they try to do some crossover a little bit, or maybe that's coming over here in the Battle Pass and things like that. I'm looking forward to that future content. And I wish I would have said this at the top instead of saying it at the bottom. Darn it. I don't know if I'll cut this at the top or leave it here, but I want to talk about how Modern Warfare is a superior game. But when that thing came out, I rated it a 7 out of 10. It had problems at release. This game has problems at release. And now Call of Duty Modern Warfare, for me, it is an amazing game. It has gone up in my eyes from a 7 to a 9. Hell, maybe even a 10. At this point, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, to me, is the best COD release in decades. Since the original, since the badass ones. I really like Modern Warfare, and I think that this Call of Duty is a step back. Yep. So we'll go with a final verdict here, but first let me just say that there's certainly a ton here for your money. You've got your campaign, right? You got your multiplayer, you multiple map. There needs to be more maps there. You got different modes that they wasted time on. Depending, it's basically there's a ton here for your money. The question is whether what is here is worth that money, right? And this year, I'd say no. I'm sorry, what? $70? You're going to charge me $70 for the same fucking game. We're going from $59.99 to $69.99 simply because it's on the Xbox. Huh? And the PP5th? That is fucking highway robbery. That is criminal. That is wrong. That's false advertising. That shit is not next gen. Have you seen the fucking graphics? Yeah. Have you that's straight bullshit. And in that instance, we're talking about that version. We're talking about the $10 more. It's a 2. It's a 2 out of 10. That's how fucking insulting that is. That you think that you can herald us into the next generation of gouging our wallets even more, because they're going to continue the fucking standard edition, the double edition, and the fucking gold and platinum and fucking collector's editions, and then the fucking battle passes. And this is the game that you think is going to fucking bring us, and you're charging people extra for? No! Right? But thankfully, it's not that much on PC. Well, we paid $60, not even worth $60. In my opinion, it's not worth $60. Let's go to final verdicts now, because I'm fucking fired up.
I agree with that statement right there. I would wait for a price drop for this game. I did like the campaign. You had to kind of power through the first couple missions, but it does get better. The multiplayer was average at best. It was actually below, because it took a step back. Zombies was fun. They wasted their time doing this other game, the Guerrilla game. I don't know what it's called. I forgot again. Overall, for me, it's going to be like a 6.
Yeah.
Just 6.
Wow, I'm surprised you went that high. Okay.
One thing that I want to kind of make sure that people understand is, as consumers, it is never our responsibility to bear the burden of corporate greed in decision making. I don't give two shits that Treyarch had a year less time to develop it. That is not my responsibility as a consumer.
Or a reviewer.
It should not impact how I judge a game because a company had less time to do something. They accepted the responsibility when they took this thing over. And by the way, Treyarch only really had to do the multiplayer and zombie mode because Raven handled the rest. And I don't care that for the purpose of selling more copies because they did it at a console launch, and really it was the only game for sale, one of the only games for sale at this console launch. So you get no bonus points from me because, but it's pretty good for only having 2 years. I don't give a shit. It's still half-baked.
Yeah.
If you went to a restaurant and your food was half-cooked, you would send it back. And I don't care if you had less time and it's busy. Yeah. So I do not give understand the point where people are like, no, you have to rate it that way. I don't, and I'm not going to. This is a game that the campaign's pretty good. And I actually kind of enjoyed it, but it's only 6 hours. That's not $60.
I enjoyed
it. The multiplayer in any way right now is worth it because Modern Warfare is out. It is better. Yeah. It is more polished, and there's no reason at all to play Black Ops.
Cold War. Yeah, just wait for a sale.
Yeah, don't buy it for the multiplayer. The zombie mode's kind of fun.
Then it's one thing, you're done.
Yeah, and so if you want to play those two things, then I can understand that. Yeah. So this is an average-ish game. I think that like the zombie mode and some of the other things may push it up just to barely slightly above edge, but this is a big step back for me for Modern Warfare. It is an incomplete, unpolished, unfinished game. And
for $70.
And then based on that price point, if we're talking a console price, I give it a 5. It is an average game release.
8 maps for $70.
6.
You kidding me? I know, right? And I wanted, darn it, I wanted to talk about the maps. Let me just throw in these two things before my rating. I hate the spawn flipping in Call of Duty. It's got to call that shit out. It fucking bothers me all the time. And are you telling me all these other Battle Royale games and all these others have accurate pings? Modern fucking shooters, FPSs have fucking pings, and in this BR game, in the fucking Dirty Bomb and all their fucking any of the modes, there's no fucking accurate pings. It's terrible.
Costs money
when you fucking do it. No, it
no, it was Cold War. There was no pings
in Cold War. And then talking about the maps, so there's 8 maps. So let's talk about them. Satellite, hate it. Moscow, kind of like it.
Yeah, that one's fine.
Cross Strike. I like on the smaller version. I kind of like it on that smaller version.
The sniper version is terrible.
But the larger version, it's way too open, too much space. Sniper Haven, it's insane.
Hate it.
Armada Strike.
Hate it.
Hey, ready? Hated it. Miami. Hated it. Fucking Garrison. I know you didn't like it. I think it's okay. Garrison is that warehouse where there's 3 lanes and you can come up the side. There's a tank being built in the middle.
You mean the big box that has 3 lanes down it? It's filled with boxes? Yeah, it's fine. But I mean,
let's see. So Cartel. With the middle is a fucking nightmare. You can't see shit. You have to come, around on the sides.
Is that the plane crash one in the desert?
The plane crash one in the desert? No, that one is Satellite.
I
hated it. That's the one I said I hated at the beginning. But Cartel is the one with the Colombian drug lord kind of thing, where on that left side you go down, then there's rocks and a river, and then on that other side. Yeah. So, and that one's okay. But you see, so you've got like 1, 2, 3 okay, 1, 2 likes, 3 okays, or there's Nuketown now because they added that.
But do they get points for bringing back like good content from previous games?
Yeah, you don't really get too many points for that. So ultimately, I thought that I liked Call of Duty Cold War more than these two. I played it more, and I almost forced myself to like it. And as I'm getting closer to Prestige, I'm liking it a little more because I'm wrecking fools with overpowered guns that I've unlocked and stuff. But, on the whole, when I assess every single mode of the Call of Duty and I compare it to the fact that it has a lack of innovation in its campaign, a lack of even, modern, things, mechanics in the game that needs, and taking step backs in several ways and still ignoring the tick rates and all these other things, it just combines to me of Call of Duty atrophy. And it's like, come on now, put some fire under your ass, because Modern Warfare killed it, and it's been killing it lately. And gotten better. So maybe this game can get better. But the final verdict for me is a 5 out of 10. Yes, that's lower than some other Call of Duties that I've rated that you know, this one's probably better than, but I'm sick of this shit. And so I'm deducting it for all those different cons. And we said a lot of fucking cons there. A lack of, you know, zombies content, step back, you know, wasted development on things nobody wants, 8 maps, the scoring, the servers, the crap matchmaking, the server skill-based matchmaking, and fucking
goes on and on.
it goes on. And $70? Are you kidding me? No, sir.
Didn't even
You're
notice.
lucky. That one is 2. This one is 5. That's it. Guys, thank y'all so much for watching. We have a lot of games to review, so we wanted to do a sit down with this one, especially since all 3 of us were partners in crime and playing this one. Anything else? I don't.
Partners. I was a hostage. All right,
Hostage
like
in
I
crime.
don't. Yeah.
It's your job. It's our job now. What did we forget anything, or you think we got
He didn't
everything
make
covered?
You upgrade the stupid
What do you
magnums.
what do you want to say about Call of Duty going forward?
No, just the major gripes we've always had. We guys need to fix the maps, make some better maps, do gun balancing, and ranking.
Yeah, and some
Do
more
that.
customization.
Yeah.
Now we know that the game's going to get better over time. We'll make some videos as we go along here. Maybe I'll share some of our badass matches. There was some matches where it was getting super sweaty and we, you know, lost, but it's still fun. It's still fun in that way. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we will see you on the next Angry Joe show. Bye, guys. What the hell?
Who is this guy?
Oh my God.
Ew, I touched him.
I laughed. I laughed. I'm sorry.
Damn it.
I'm trying to get. Where are you, cowards?
Show yourself.
Show yourself. Fight me like a man, huh?
Brainwashed, but they brain wiped him instead. Guy's a complete moron. All right, the storyline kind of emerged right there.
Is it appropriate that he kills you with the MP5 because it's the most OP shit in the fucking game?
All right, let's see what they look like.
Yeah, you better run. Hello? Come back. I'll fucking kick you to death.